What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's had a great day. What a difference a day makes, because the Cowboys got CeeDee Lamb back in the fold. He was back at practice. You know, we sitting here, we talking about practice. That's right. We talking about him being at practice today. And he looks stronger. He's put on about 10 pounds of muscle. Thank goodness so far, no pulled hamstrings and stuff. But looking like he's been there all along. This is a great thing. And the Cowboys, of course, have gotten their team together at least, and now they're scouring the runways here. And it seems like the Cowboys, with the amount of cuts that we did on running backs, that they're not satisfied with the running back room. We know we got Dalvin Cook in here for workout and things. The question you have to ask is, the Cowboys' philosophy, one, was Mike McCarthy, and I've got something else I want to talk about too, so don't go anywhere, but the Cowboys have a chance to right one of their wrongs, at least in my mind, that would make me ecstatic. But the Cowboys' philosophy with Mike McCarthy is to be able to spread the ball around to the receivers. The running game, it's not like we're the Minnesota Vikings, where they really were predicated on the run, or the Tennessee Titans with Derrick Henry. And I think that's part of the reason why the Cowboys looked and said, if we spend, $8, $9, $10 million on Derrick Henry, we're going to have to run him, but that's not the plan. Mike McCarthy likes to spread the ball around. Running the ball, it's more of an afterthought. I keep pointing out, the Super Bowl team that they had, their leading running back only had 750 yards. But looking at what they've done with this team, we've kept 4 tight ends. That Super Bowl champion team with Aaron Rodgers had 4 tight ends, and they used them all exclusively. I mean, they were all being used. Same thing with the wide receivers. You had your veteran in Donald Driver, you had Greg Jennings, you had Jordy Nelson, and I think you had Randall Cobb. And they used all of those guys. And so this is about making sure you don't wear everybody out. And you start to look at the mix that the Cowboys have, and that formula is kind of there. Now, that defense of theirs definitely played lights out. And that is, paramount to what, of course, we need to do, because we've always had a really great offense. A really great offense. And I want to tell you that last year's Kansas City Chiefs, as much credit as Pat Mahomes deserves and gets, their defense was better than their offense. And their defense bailed them out a lot. Their defense, I think, was 3rd rated in points and scoring defense. I think their offense was somewhere around 9th or 10th. I got to double check, but it was not like the number 1 offense. So understand, defense is what wins championships. And see, you can see, I talked about this a little earlier today, but you can see the difference of what Mike Zimmer wants to do versus what Dan Quinn. It's a totally different philosophy. Now, one person who got lost in the mix among many, the thing with Dan Quinn has a type, okay? Like some of y'all women, y'all like a roughneck, okay? That guy that's got an edge, as opposed to a nice guy, a nice loving, caring guy and everything else. He just too plain. I like a little edge. Yeah, okay. Stick with the guy that's plain. I'm telling you. Be that as it may, one of the players, and I still have his jersey, that it really drove me crazy that we let go on waivers, is John Ridgeway. Okay? From time to time, I will say about a player that I really and truly want, be it Demario Davis, be it, Calais Campbell, guys that I'm like, these are the kind of guys that you want on your team. And one of those guys that I really and truly was pissed off that we put him on waivers, and I know it was one of those maneuvers that we were trying to, make something happen, or maybe it was Dan Quinn, does not like the real big guys. And this guy, John Ridgeway, a homegrown guy that we drafted, 6'5", 320 pounds. And in this last preseason game that they played, he graded out as the highest commander. Yes, the highest commander in that game at an 87. And so what I'm seeing on the Twitter and things is that the Commanders are taking some phone calls about him because he's kind of lost in the numbers game. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Linval Joseph, okay? Linval Joseph, of course, he said he ain't been to training camp the last 3 years. You know, he's an old guy. You know, he's 35 years old. He is a beast, and hopefully he will continue to be a beast for us. But our problem has always been we don't have enough headbangers. We don't have enough beef all the way consistently. And that was a guy that I really and truly loved what he was doing. This is rookie year, only a few games into the season, they played that little, we put him on waiver so we can protect this other guy. And Washington snapped him up. But now, and again, I think that was Dan Quinn, and now Dan Quinn, head coach of the command ship, it's no longer FedEx Field, it's at Northwest Field, I think, or something like that. Some bank invested in it. Good luck with that. But actually, let me say the Commanders, they've done some things there that have definitely improved the whole situation. They're redoing the Sean Taylor mannequin. They're actually making it a statue. They took some of the executive suites, offices that were there, and they made them into like a whole theater lounge and stuff and things in there. But they need to fix that field, because that field has ended a lot of careers. You know that field's ended a lot of careers. I digress. Shit. Sorry. Run stopping. The thing you guys don't understand about playing nose guard or nose tackle now is it is literally hell on earth. You will get hit in places that you didn't even know you had because you'll be sore the next day. Talked about Mozzie. I would love to see John Ridgeway and Mozzie there. Oh, God. Then you throw in some Linval Joseph and Jordan Phillips. You get the heavy guys. You're talking about 4 guys over 300 pounds. You want to stop the run come playoffs? You get a rotation of those guys going, and I can guarantee you, they won't be running as easy as they did last year. So we've got some really good things that have happened. It's nice to have CeeDee Lamb there, seeing Charlotte Jones with the big hug of CeeDee Lamb, seeing CeeDee talking about now we need to take care of Dak and everything, that we seem to be coming together as a team. Micah Parsons is becoming and developing that to be that team leader. Mike McCarthy looks laid back and relaxed. And now Jerry Jones is shit talking. So everything is everything with the Cowboys as we sit here. Wow. Less than 2 weeks away from kickoff. So with that being said, I'm done for the night. I'm ready to go chill with my baby. And just want you guys to remember something. Remember to tell the people you love how much you love them, because you might not get the chance again, good people. And I love you guys. And I appreciate all of you watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. And right now, I'm going to give you the highlights from CeeDee Lamb at practice. I know we sitting here talking about practice. Not the game. Not the game. That'll be a week from Sunday. But we sitting here talking about practice. Enjoy, good people. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. And chicken grease.
Vite bene.
They run. They laugh. You see the glow shining in their eyes. Not like hers. It seems distant, strange.
I'm gonna make him an offer, Captain.
bene. La vita è bella.
They run, they laugh. I see the glow shining in their eyes. Not like hers. He seems distant, strange.
I'm gonna make him an offer again.